What's up? Welcome to NXT. As a face from the past makes his reappearance here on NXT, it is Baron Corbin. And from what I'm being told, this is going to be a heck of a matchup that will determine a #1 contender for the NXT Championship at Battleground. When we have it in a couple weeks' time, we will have NXT Battleground, and the NXT champion Joe Hendry will have to defend that championship against one of these men right here that's coming out right now. I don't know who it will be. Don't know if it's going to be in the benefit for Joe Hendry. I know by me saying his name right now, he will not appear because it's not being said out loud in the world. It's just being said in this microphone. But definitely interesting people in this matchup. People have never been NXT champion before. I'm waiting to see what Josh Briggs and Baron Corbin think of each other. They've had a little bit of scuffles. Oh, here comes a man though that knows about NXT championships. It's Ricky Saints, people. It's the Saints man. Ricky Saints, again, who's being scouted. Who's been telling everybody he's being scouted by Raw, SmackDown, ECW, WCW. Everybody who you can think of is scouting Ricky Saints to come to their brand. And look at, whoa, look at this young kid right here. Call him Eli Knight, baby. I don't care. I don't care if he's close to LA Knight. He's got a guitar with him. And smacking people across the head. Hill has been eliminated, by the way, in case you're wondering where he's headed. This match is elimination style, so only one of these guys will survive. Don't know who will survive, but Knight is going to be next. Oh, Ricky Saints taking it to Jackson Drake of the Vanity Project. And this is just any one of these men will face Joe Hendry at Battleground in a couple weeks' time. Again, NXT trying to find its new faces right now with Oba and Trick gone and Javon gone. We're trying to figure out what's the next step in NXT's evolution. And Legacy got destroyed there. But Ricky Saints says, hey, don't worry about it. I'm going to take the title with me after I get scouted, and I'm leaving NXT with that championship. And you're never going to see me again, and I'm going to blow it a kiss. And I'm going to take that title so you don't even have to worry about that championship when I'm done with it. Like, that title won't even exist anymore. And Ricky Saints definitely is my favorite in this one. But I wouldn't mind seeing Baron Corbin get a shot at Joe Hendry. But Knight says no. He's like, nah. He's like, I can't let that happen here. I can't let that happen. And he takes down Baron Corbin. Big upset there. I know Corbin's going to be pissed off. He made his way all the way down here to Orlando for that. And Ricky Saints, though, Legacy on the outside, looking for a fight out there. And it's Ricky Saints and Knight going at it right here. Back into the twirl. And this is what makes this kid so dangerous, and so much has been so much hype for him. And Knight flying high. Beautiful right there. Beautiful springboard right there. And Ricky Saints could be, this would be not an embarrassing loss for him, but definitely a big upset loss against him. And the scouts might be thinking to themselves, why do we want him on our show? And Jackson Drake, though, getting almost pinned there as the camera panning on Corbin as he's leaving the ring right now. Maybe we'll see more of Corbin in the future. Not sure what Robert Stone has signed up with Corbin. We know he's a member of the ECW roster. He pops up here and there. Still in the MLW Productions. Still part of the Skyscrapers. But right now, Knight says, I got to get something out of this. I got to make this better than anybody else. And I got to do what I can do. Why is the camera still focused on that? Come on. Ricky Saints is about to get pinned, man. Ricky Saints is about to get pinned. And this match is over for Ricky Saints. Definitely working on the camera issues here, but there is Knight. He's looking real good right now. It's going to get a little wonky in the next couple minutes. I'm sorry about it. Just the game had some clunks in it. The camera angle is going to be changed here, so you're going to see some bits and pieces of this right now as the last four are Drake, Saints, Knight, and Legacy all battling it out right now. And look at Knight doing what he can do best to take down Legacy. And on the inside, Ricky Saints ready to eliminate the Knight problem, ready to get rid of this young pesky upcoming. And the way his body just contorted there. Oh, God, man, his body just bent down onto that. Jackson Drake on the outside just talking his smack, while Ricky Saints taking care of business on Knight. And now Saints looking to get rid of the next people. But look at Jackson Drake taking it to Ricky Saints. But Ricky Saints is that guy. But Legacy trying to drop Saints. Didn't get all of the boot but he got something of it, and it looks like he'll be the man that gets rid of Ricky Saints by dropping his back onto that steel chair, steel steps right there. Steel steps were there. And there's so much action just happening so fast right now, and there's Legacy trying to get the better of him. Ricky Saints is out of this one with this move right here. Ricky Saints is about to meet his doom and demise by his own moves. Boom! Legacy removes Ricky Saints from the equation. And Ricky's leaving the ring. And he's got a sledgehammer. You know way you're going to hit a man that has a sledgehammer. Ricky Saints smart enough not to hit a man who's got one in Legacy. Trying to take it to Jackson Drake here. Trying to finish him off right here. And a big time headbutt. A headbutt that might have knocked out Jackson Drake and knocked him out silly. And Legacy gets a win. And Legacy is going to face Joe Hendry in the main event of Battleground in the coming weeks, man. I can't wait to see how that goes out. But Eli Knight definitely did show out here tonight. Just some camera issues after he eliminated Baron Corbin. But other than that, great showing for every one of these guys. And I can't wait to see what the future holds for Legacy here in NXT here in his time. Maybe he becomes NXT champion. It's all possible. Battleground's all about creating these new stars, these new faces, and seeing what NXT can bring to the table. And this is not going to end well for Andre Chase. I don't care what he said. I don't care. He said he wanted to have himself a match with Keanu Carter. He said any kind of matchup that Carver wanted. And Carver said, all right. So Carver said, give me a match, an underground match, you and I on NXT. And Andre Chase has taken that challenge, man. I don't know if this is what you wanted, but this ain't going to end well for you, man. I've seen this before. I've seen this story before. It's not going to end well for Andre Chase here, who's just looking to get some respect. To say, look, I've been in NXT for years. Give me some goddamn respect, newcomer. You don't even know who I am. You don't know what I've done here, what I've established. Carver says, I don't really care what you've done. You are still here for a reason. You can't seem to push that ceiling. You can't get past it. So now I'm going to put you down, and I'm going to put you to rest in an underground match. And I'm going to make this my match. So whenever I get in this ring, this is my match. We'll see what Carver does, man. As Carver's a big, bad dude, but Chase is going to have to rely on his experience. He does not have the power here against Carver. Well, full on respect, Carver is going to eat him alive, I think, in this one. I had no disrespect to Mr. Chase. But, yeah, he definitely made a point about him. You know, you've been here for a long time for a reason. You can't seem to get over it. Can't get over that glass ceiling. So let's see what happens here as we get ready for an underground match. You got the rules right off the bat. And Chase with the big time super kick to knock down Carver. Wow. And look at this. Look at this. Already starting it off. I like it. He's already kicking it off. He's already doing what he should be doing. He ain't going down. He ain't going down without a fight. This is going to be Andre Chase already with that super kick, definitely woozied out Carver. Maybe Carver underestimating Chase and maybe not really understanding it. He is a newcomer to the ring, but a choke slam, by God. He is a newcomer to the NXT realm, so that inexperience will show. I don't care how big bad you are. There is a difference of fighting in here in this ring right here, man, than there is out anywhere else. And there is Carver coming through, but Chase again fighting, using his experience, trying to get with the big punch. You cannot get pretty like that neither, Chase. You can't get pretty. Every punch has to mean something. You can't get cute with the punches, and Carver's gonna make you feel it, make you feel every single one of these elbows, man. As tonight's main event's gonna be huge. I can't wait for it. A backstage brawl, backstage fight, a fight in the NXT parking lot, one of the most dangerous places in all of the United States and all of North American hemisphere of all of the world. The NXT parking lot. It's gonna be fun later. It's gonna be fun later. I can't wait to unravel that matchup where Sol Ruca and Blake Monroe actually have to team up. They're going to team up together. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? That's crazy for me. I don't see those two ever teaming up, but they're going to team up later tonight. You're asking against who? Against who? It's going to be Zaria and Thea Hail. That's going to be its own whirlwind of emotions there. It's going to be great later on right now. But Chase right now is trying to fight back right here, trying to get a good one. Oh no, Chase gonna get tossed out if he doesn't watch himself. God, he got tossed, and Carver's okay with that. Carver's like, that's what I want to do. I want to beat you down, brother. And look at Carver with the running slam here. Bah! That running slam is gonna hurt anybody, but look at Chase again. That experience, finding ways to capitalize on your opponent's mistakes of not taking you back inside the ring and beating you. And Chase gonna try to hit him with, oh, Chase, you. Oh, no. Alabama slammer by Carver. I think this might be coming to an end soon, ladies and gentlemen. I've seen matches like this end like that. And it's got a steel chair. This is legal. Is it legal? I think so. It's an underground match. And oh, Carver using his weight now and distributing it against Andre Chase. But look at Chase trying his best here. But no, Carver trying to, again, back and forth again. I'm going to give this to Chase. He is not giving up. He is fighting. He's being as resilient as he can in a very tough situation right now with Carver. But right now, the inexperience of Carver also being shown right now. Experience against inexperience. But will it be able to be enough, that experience, to take down the power and just the brute force? God damn. He just picked him up, threw him up in the air, and hit him with that power bomb. But Chase is finding ways to survive. Went for a cutter, nothing there at all. Went for that punch right there. Didn't think it would work. But look at the Chase U, man. Got him. Is this graduate about to graduate from NXT here tonight? Is he about to step up to the next level? If he could beat Carver, I think you start to figure out, hey, who wants him? Raw, SmackDown, ECW, NXT. But Carver gets out of that one and takes it to Chase. And Carver now says, use your weapons, use whatever you want of me. But a backbreaker like that, definitely it's not going to feel pleasant for Andre Chase. And swing that steel chair and watch what's going to happen to you, buddy. Swing it. Oh, no, he's just kicking him. And, oh, man, look at this. Carver said, look, you didn't want me anywhere near you. And now I'm going to break your goddamn arm. Said I was never good enough for it. And right there, the chair being used against Carver, it's smart. You're not going to be able to do all that damage by yourself. You got to use weapons that are outside. It's all being allowed in a big shot right there. And right now, all you can do is just watch if you're the referee. The referee is just over there watching. That's all you can do right now in a situation like this. As weapons are being used, this is an underground matchup. Someone has to pass out. Someone has to tap. Someone has to quit. Someone has to say, I can't handle this anymore. And Andre Chase trying to do that to Carver here. If he could do this to Carver, whoever this guy is trying to be, it's not going to be him. But Carver could start it. Oh, jeez, it just tossed him. Oh, wow. He just tossed him over the barricade like that across the other side. Jesus. And Carver went wild. Ref was like, I'm done. I can't allow that. The way his head smacked, it just didn't look right. And Carver has wrecked Andre Chase. Referee stopping this matchup. He said, no, Andre Chase can't do any more. And Carver wants to cement this as his match. This is how you do it, man. This is how you put it down. And Carver with the huge win over Andre Chase. There's plenty of NXT left to go. We're barely kicking it off, man. This is their second match, but we're barely kicking it off. We got a lot more to come around here as the crowd here gets set and gets warm and comfy, because it's going to get crazy up next. Hit me with the next match. Hit me with that matchup. Let's get it. What's our next matchup? Izzi Dame ready to go. Izzi Dame ready to take action here for the calling. Sean Spears been telling him, I need you all to start thinking about championships here. And Carlee Bright is one of those talking about championship aspiration holders. Will she get a chance at this title? They're getting a chance tonight for the NXT Women's North American Championship, held by Jaida Parker, and someone who's got a bright future right here in NXT. It's going to be Kendal Grey. She's got a bright future in this company. But Jaida Parker ain't going to let him. Miss Parker ain't going to let them take that championship away from her. She's worked too damn hard to become a champion. Has been holding it for the last couple of months and has done a great job with that championship. And now let's see. She beat the likes of Natty. Before she went full on Natty, she beat Natalya for that title. But let's see how it goes here. NXT Women's North American Championship is on the line. It's a fatal 4-way. First woman to get the pinfall wins. Pinfall or submission wins. And Jaida Parker going after who she believes is the biggest threat to her, which is Grey. Grey can definitely be that big threat. And Carlee Bright right now, I think she's the dark horse. She's the one you don't think can do it, but it could happen. Anything can happen. Miracles can happen here on NXT. And Izzi is definitely the one that is going to get somebody out there. You better watch for Shawn Spears. You better watch for the Culling, because they might pull some things out of their bag of tricks to help her win this championship. And Jaida Parker, though, again, doesn't have to be pinned to lose that championship. It's the old cliche that we've said it so many times, the Fatal 4-Ways. That's what makes it so bad for the champion when they put the title on the line here. But look at Grey. She's looking at the title on the outside saying, this is going to be my title. It's going to be my championship. I'm here to run NXT, and I'm here to take it over. I'm here to make this my show. Make this no unregrettable, unforgettable, and I'm going to be the best wrestler in NXT. And a big shot right there to the head of Izzi. And there's Jaida right now. On the side right there, he's got Izzi down, B. Oh, smacks to the stomach like that, man. I'm already ticklish as it is, so imagine getting smacked like that. Ugh, I'm ticklish. That's all I'm going to say. And there's Jaida Parker just using her unorthodox offense to get what she needs to do here. But getting a little bit, trying to get the crowd here behind her. But Bright says, I don't think so. And Bright trying to go somewhere. But Jaida Parker told her, you're going to go there and you're going to lay down. And I'm going to beat you right now and retain my championship. And Jaida Parker looking to close out Bright. But, oh, look at Grey. She's smart enough to understand, hey, the champion needs to go down. But Dame with a big kick. And going after the weak Bright. Again, Carlee Bright, not much on NXT, but a standout in Evolve Television. But right now, Izzi Dame trying to get a chokeslam, I think. But no, Bright's going to fight back. And she's going to keep fighting right here. And an upper kick right there. I thought she was going to go for that classic, like a Golda's punch right now. No, but it was not that. It was a kick instead. And code breaker. Looked like a code breaker right there to me from Dame. And now she's got the sledgehammer and she's dropping it. She sees Kendal Grey. What is Kendal Grey up to? Oh, Jesus. Oh, to Jaida Parker on the outside. Dame's on the inside. You better be careful. She is looking to win it here. Dame flying high. Oh, but Bright gets out the way. And now it's Kendal Grey on the outside with Jaida Parker, the champion, is getting it taken to her. But now she switches it around and takes Grey inside while Bright is on the inside with Dame, as Dame has controlled Bright yet again. And a big, what is that? What was that? It was like a takedown right there, and it could be the championship. Oh, but there's Dame to stop that one right there. That could have been a new NXT North American Women's Champion right there. That would have been huge. Grey would have been capturing a championship here. And look at Dame trying to take Grey out of the equation here. And Dame blinds the code breaker there. But Bright was waiting in the wing, waiting to attack Dame. And she's got her again. And a kick to the midsection right there. And she's trying to get the pinfall. Oh, imagine if she wins the championship away from Jaida Parker. But there's Jaida saying, I'm not going to allow that to happen. But Bright standing, Jaida, if you know what, I'm going to win the title, I'd rather beat you for it. I'd rather take the championship from you. And I think she might do it. But Dame now rolling up Bright. And this is the title. This could be it. We've seen titles win like this before. But a kick out by Bright. And Grey would have been there to make the save barely at like 2.9. And now Jaida saying, let me get rid of Grey. She's a problem. Pump handle slam, and that's a pinfall there for Miss Parker. And she's looking for the win. She's not going to keep her title. No, kick out there. And it's not a kick out. It's a save right there. And Parker's like, okay, you guys really just didn't let me finish the match up there. This match could have been over, and I would have still been champion, and this match would have been over for you two. But yeah, you guys want to keep doing this? Okay. And great toss to the side there, as now it's Dame and Parker standing up, and Dame swinging away with the bat. Swinging away, and big kicks. No. Oh, sit down, girl. Parker down, but there was Bright to stop it right there, as Dame thought that could have been the perfect opportunity for her to win the championship. I thought so too. And disaster kick by Bright. Beautiful, but Grey springboard onto Bright. And Parker though, weaving by the hair right there. Parker. Oh no, wait a second. Got it right there. A surprise roll up. A surprise roll up. The most deadliest move in sports entertainment. Yes, yes, yes. It's the surprise roll up, and everybody's surprised. I'm surprised. We have a new women's champion. A new North American women's champion. Kendal Grey has done it. Bright future for this girl here in NXT. Brightness is on the horizon, man. Big win for Grey. Back at it again. Here is a rematch from last week's NXT, a triple threat tag team matchup, man. The tag team champions Hank and Tank are taking on Dark State and Bronco and Nima. This is a matchup that was phenomenal last week with an upset from Bronco and Nima, where they shocked everyone last week, where they shocked Dark State, that even Dark State's like, okay, now we got to throw up a little bit of variety in this matchup, because we're not losing like this. We're not losing, especially the tag team champions getting shocked just like that as well. And if they can pull it off tonight again, if Bronco and Nima can pull it off tonight, I think you give them a chance at the tag team championships. You put them in that conversation for the titles. And, you know, tag team divisions all over the place right now on SmackDown, Raw, AAA, WCW, ECW, here on NXT. You know, anywhere else I'm forgetting. You know, it's a crazy time right now with talks and rumors of one giant tag team division, of one giant title to rule it all. Nothing has been set in stone yet, but the things that are being talked about, the rumors that are circulating, just to see who that one true tag team is in all of WWE. And I know for a team like Hank and Tank, it's great punch right there as Bronco and Nima are taking control. But there's Hank and Tank. There is, again, it's a way to pinfall right here, trying to get the win so quickly, but saving his partner right there as we are making saves as this match goes. This is a lot of chaos in this matchup. I know I love to quote that line, but it is, when you have everyone just out there, it's 3 teams against each other right here, triple threat rules here, and all out chaos. There is no controlling this. There is no way to truly call all the action that's going in the ring. You just enjoy the carnage that is continuing in that ring. You know, a couple weeks ago, Dark State defeated Vanity Project and Hank and Tank defeated Chase U. These teams have been victorious in the last couple weeks here on NXT, but the big win again is Bronco and Nima, and they are scouted as well. Again, a lot of talent here in NXT. We are, as we know, a developmental brand. Wait, pinfall here, trying to get the win already. Again, trying to make it 2 weeks in a row again, but it's not happening there one damn bit. As we are a developmental brand, we know we get scouted. We know we get scouts from every brand. We know we get scouts watching it. And Bronco and Nima have drawn interest from maybe AAA, a company that has a lot of wrestlers ready to go, ready to prove themselves up in Mexico. And right now, big time punch right there. And that's Dark State right there. Can Dark State get this W? And now Hank and Tanks, man, making the save here as we are making saves as we go through it. And he does not like propane accessories, but I like Hank Hill, man. He's a good guy. And the tag champions are in full control right now as they have Dark State. And look, he's telling him, Hank is telling him, bring them all in. Bring them all in. I'm ready to knock them all goddamn silly. He's telling Tank, you better control this. But Dark State's inside of the ring right now, holding business. But wait, countered. Oh, wait a second. Oh, an atomic drop is the reason they call it an atomic drop. You feel one and you'll understand why they call it an atomic drop. Yo, booty hole won't be feeling the same, yo. I'm just making up words sometimes. That's what I do as a commentator here on NXT, man. We get wild, crazy. My inspiration is Booker T. Shucky Ducky Quack Quack. Oh my. And what a night's already been here on NXT, man. That's definitely a way to end your night, just throwing you right into the ground like that. And wait, DDT there. Again, every tag team here, I think, is deserving of being in the spotlight. You know, the champions, of course, definitely. But you got Dark State, who've been former tag team champions, and Bronco and Nima, who want to be tag team champions. They want to get to that next goal. They want to get that next reach. And with Battleground approaching, don't know if our interim... Oh, wait a... Look at the power! That's a big dude right there. That ain't no little dude getting twisted like that, like a pretzel. That's the one dude getting spun in air, caught, and then bam! Some of the moves these men do are impressive as hell. The evolution of wrestling is happening here in NXT, baby. And I thought there was something going on. The cameras again, camera angle tonight has been a little sketch for some of it, but we'll continue to prove through. As here we are, NXT. But like I said, Battleground is approaching. Don't know if our interim general manager, Robert Stone, will make a tag team championship matchup come up or what. But I'm sure he's watching every match. That's what his job is. Job's to control everything going on backstage and to watch this. Even if he can't watch it while the chaos of NXT happens, he can at least watch it on his days off and see who's making noise and see who he wants to see jump up there or give them opportunities. And again, Dark State is trying to take control, but look at the tag team champions making a save like their Tank says, I'll make some saves. I'll make everything I need to do. And again, just pure chaos. There is an end of days right there. And our Bronco and Nima about to pull off 2 wins in a row against the, I'm not saying this is all the tag teams NXT has, but these are the top teams right here in NXT. And pinfalls are coming in, and Hank and Tank take advantage of it, and they're going to get the win this week. Are we going to get another matchup next week to let Darkseid win, and then we have a full-on battle? A full-on maybe Hell in a Cell? Steel cage match? I don't know. But for now, the champions show again that last week was just a fluke for Bronco and Nima, and there is a win in the name for Hank and Tank, and the tag champions victorious here tonight. We will move on here on NXT. We have a lot of action to get through tonight. Not a lot of time, man. Not a lot of time. We got a great main event tonight and a backstage brawl to come through it. And 2 former friends, 2 former allies duking it out right now. The North Quarter Cat crew. Tavion Heights against the NXT European Champion, Carlee Dempsey. And look at Dempsey trying to throw out the hand. I would not trust this man who betrayed you. Wow. And Tavion said, okay, it's a little emotional in this one. A man that betrayed you and left you out to dry, left you out for cold, left and went to Birthright and said, I don't care about you guys anymore, about you or Ren. I just want you guys to go down and burn. And wow, that's an interesting one there. But Carlee, he desperately needs a victory tonight. He is a champion, but he lost to Ricky Saints, so definitely wants to get back on the winning side. And Tavion Heights has been quietly improving every week. Doesn't mean he's been winning, but quietly improving is a great thing for him to do. Seeing maybe action in ECW, seeing if he can go over there to compete, getting action, getting or any experience in the ring wherever he can. You know, in Birth right now, trying to establish a dominance here. They're trying to establish themselves as the dominant team, but there is not a full dominant display yet. I know they got a title there. They got a title there. But Lexus King losing his championship, losing his title to Joe Hendry last week, making Joe Hendry a double champion. Man, come on. That's crazy stuff right there, right? But that's Birthright now trying to figure out themselves. And I think this is the thing for Birthright. That's the thing for them. They're going to have to figure out who they are. They're going to have to figure out what kind of group they're going to be. They're going to have trial and tribulance. And again, I'm not saying I like them. I don't. But they're all young guys. They're all young guys who are living in the shadows of their fathers. And it's very hard in professional wrestling to do that. Not many names have been able to do it. There's a lot more stories that did not come up to fruition than stories that came up. Like Randy Orton. He's an example of someone who did work. But then for every Randy Orton, there's 3-4 more other people that did not succeed here in this business to live up to the name of their fathers. And that's what Carlee Dempsey is up against right now. Lexus King's up against that. Uriah Connors is up against that. It is an interesting squad to see if they can live up to it. You know, I'm not saying they're your Bronny James, because Bronny's still going, but we don't know if Bronny will ever be like LeBron. It doesn't look like it in his first 2 years. I'm not saying Carlee Dempsey is a Bronny Jr., but it could be possible. Could be possible. As the action continues. And again, there's a lot right now for Birthright that they're freaking out about right now. But with, I guess, mentorship from Regal and Finley, you don't know what's going on. But Tavion Heights wanted that leadership and wanted that mentorship from Charlie Dempsey. Now he has to find it on his own. But look at him doing just well tonight right now. Almost beating Dempsey right there. Dempsey right now might not be in full state of mind right here when facing his former colleague, his former ally right now. And right now, Charlie Dempsey, if he wants to be the leader of Birthright, he has to set the tone here. And he has to get a win over Tavion, but Tavion is just doing what he does. And one of the best suplexes in the business is what he wants to have, and he wants what people want saying about him. Tavion went flying high, nothing there for him. But no, here we go. This is not a match you want to get into. Getting chopped out by Dempsey, and Dempsey fighting back. The brawler picking it up from his daddy. And right now, Dempsey's telling him, punch me, hit me what you got. You can't. You're too slow right now, Tavion. And I think Dempsey knows. Look at that T-bone, beautifully done. I think Dempsey knows some of the weaknesses of Heights. He knows how to stop him. He knows how to get there. And for Tavion, this is just more of a running emotion. He's running on emotion right now, wanting to beat the guy who left him, wanting to beat the guy who took him out. And I hope he's more mature than in the ring right now and doesn't fall for too much emotion and goes right for just, I got to beat the crap out of him. I got to beat him. And the referee's putting the top of turnbuckle back on right now. And Dempsey, oh wow, pulling out the brass knuckles, while the referee's back is turned. That's a William Regal move if I've ever seen it. But Dempsey is shocked. So is the NXT Universe right now that Tavion Heights was able to kick out of that one. Impressive kick out there for Tavion right there. Good job, man. That's a tough one to get hit by the brass knuckles and go down. Oh no, Dempsey. Look at the way the legs are. He might have put Heights out. He did. Charlie Dempsey with the win. The NXT European Champion remains victorious here. And right now, he might have just set the tone right now for Birthright, telling him, look, it's okay. Rough week last week, but this week, we're going to make it better. And we're going to win titles. And we're going to lead that future going forward. But is Dempsey the leader? Lexus King the leader? I think that's what they need to establish first. I don't think it's Finley or Regal. I think they're just your wise men, your men telling you what you should do, what you should go through, and what you should take as advice right here, though. I thought this would be it right here. Look at that, pulling it out with the referee's back is turned. He saw the opportunity, but Heights was able to kick out. But here, just a beautiful back suplex like that. Bam, look at that bridge. It's just well done. Tavion Heights tells you, his legs tell you he's knocked out. He's done. And he couldn't figure out what was down for that 3 count. And it's over. And Charlie Dempsey, the NXT European Champion, remains victorious. And Birthright sending a message saying, after that loss last week, we'll be all right. We'll be okay. We're not losing anything. We're not losing titles. We're back to it. It was just a one-off last week. And we'll see what happens going future for Birthright. Up next, we have Ren Sinclair in action. And this is going to be crazy for her. We're going to see what she can do right now. And we're going to see if Ren can stop the momentum of Lola Vice here tonight. Here we go. Tensions mound up right there. And the referee's down. What a way to start this matchup, man. The referee's already down on the ground. Wow, who would have thought this is how this matchup would have gone? Who would have thought that Ren Sinclair accidentally knocking out the referee might change the outcome of this, as Lola Vice has been on a bit of a streak here on NXT. She won a fatal 4-way against Izzi Dame, Ariana Grace, and Adriana Rizzo, and she's continuing to climb her way atop of the championship ladder here, a spot where she wants to be. Or maybe she's ready to make that transition again. I've been hearing the rumors, man. The rumors circulating about Lola Vice. The scouts are out. AAA, Raw, out there looking for her right now. Those are some of the people looking out right now. The scouts that are being sent out by Rey Mysterio, by Adam Pearce. This is just a couple of what I'm hearing. So, but let's see if Ren can stop that momentum of Lola Vice and maybe make a name for herself in the making right now. And with a suplex like that, anything is possible. And a night that, again, I love NXT for this one reason. So many matches we get. We get 9 matches or so. Sometimes we get a little less, but sometimes we get a little bit more. But right now, 9 matches tonight, and this match-packed NXT right now to show what these competitors can do, and Lola taking it to her own devices there and laying down Ren. But again, look at Ren, who right now is trying to figure herself out. Where does she belong? Who is she right now? And right now she's in that finding point of NXT. I think she will be a champion, maybe even the NXT Women's Champion in due time, but it just depends on when she finds herself right now. As for Lola Vice, a former Women's Champion here in NXT, a former mixed tag team champion as well, someone who wants to get back to those realms and start climbing those ladders again to becoming champion. But if the talks are real, if the conversations are real, like for Ricky Saints, for example, he's being talked about. His contract is being moved right now. It's definitely Robert Stone saying, hey, look, we're going to lose Ricky Saints soon. He's got a new contract coming up. From what brand, I won't say it. I'll let that be the surprise. But we know Ricky has not much time left here on NXT. We don't know when we'll last see him. But what we do know is he is one of those names that will be getting called up soon. And it will be a surprise for us all. But right now, maybe Lola Vice could be in that conversation. And that's the thing about NXT constantly. You know, you have talent that's great. You have talent that can get up there. And now it looks like NXT has changed it. You know, before in the past, 1, 2, 3 years, they would stay here. They'd be here making a name for themselves. And now it looks, as soon as you get to the mountaintop, you win that NXT Championship, you get this, you go up to the main roster and see if you can fend for yourself and make a living for yourself up there. Make it to the big dreams. The new ownership here is definitely wants to just now push now. If you're young and you're you're going into it. Again, an influx of young stars. There are many big names. We have pinfall right here by Lola pulling that right there. It's a conversation, a discussion in the WWE always. You know, great stars still in the making. They can still go at it, but you have young, hungry competitors looking to take over, looking to be the next big thing, looking to be the star. And Lola with a sidekick like that. I don't think Ren might not make it. That was a T-Mobile sidekick, baby. And talk to me if you know about it. And here comes Lola Vice, big knees to the back though. Ren Sinclair still very ring savvy. Don't even know she left no quarters catch crew, or she was dismissed by it because Charlie Dempsey just blew it up. She still has that experience that she learned. A big kick to the midsection right there. Lola Vice is down and out, and a big scissor kick right there. Booker T somewhere saying that's the scissor kicks I like to see. And Ren now telling her, get up and let's finish this matchup. As Ren trying to close it out, will kick right here to the top, and then grabbing the arm right there, an arm drag. And now drop down up top right here. And now Ren over the top here. And a big boot. No, nothing at all. And now Lola hitting the top of that turnbuckle there. Hitting her hard. Hitting her often. And big knee again. Big double knees there by Ren. And now Ren flying around in the quick circle here. Great action here right now by these two ladies right now. Handling business right here. And who's going to get up here? Ren wants to put the momentum of Lola Vice to bed. And if you're able to stop the Lola Vice train right now, I think you get yourself in that conversation of championship discussion. Maybe the maturity, maybe the progression of Ren Sinclair is due. And pinfall. And now kick out by Lola as she kicks out at 2 right there after that. And right now, look at Ren hoping to knock out Lola here. Telling her, get up, this is it. Oh no, oh, that's big time. That looks like a roast plant. And that's a pinfall here by Ren. Ren got the win. Yeah, she beats Lola Vice. Huge win for Ren Sinclair. This is what you call an upset. Lola Vice, who had a nice impressive streak right now going, a nice hot streak, it's put to bed now by Ren Sinclair. So now you got to wonder, is Lola maybe getting in the head now? Is it's all the conversations about headed to the main roster? Is that now a conversation in her head now that she shouldn't have had? Because Ren Sinclair just took care of business here. Look at that. Boom. It's a rose plant, baby. I don't care. It's a face plant, but it's also a rose plant. You just got knocked and bam. And it's a win. Ren Sinclair with a W. This was definitely not in the card, but again, that's what's been going on in NXT. Anything is possible. You can have a hot streak and then bam, someone ends it real quick. That's why I like it. You never know what you're going to get in this box of chocolates here tonight. As the winner is Ren Sinclair. And let's see what happens with her in the future. Maybe a championship opportunity out of this. Maybe, and why the hell not? As NXT is going to keep moving on here tonight. And we are getting close to our main event. This is close to it. We are close to the end of it all. And this is Miles Bourne, our North American champion, who is struggling right now after losing to Rich Holland. He's got to figure that out right now. He's got to figure out, why he can't beat Rich Holland, why he's having issues with him. And tonight it's going to throw it off a little bit. Noam Dar, who's a different competitor than Ridge, tonight Miles Bourne asked for this match with Robertson. Said, "Look, I need a match where I can get back my confidence. I need something." And Noam Dar said, "Well, you're the NXT North American champion. I would like to beat you, and I'd like to take your championship. And if I could beat you tonight, I think I should get a title matchup. But Ridge Holland will be right in line, as what I'm being told. Eventually, it's going to happen. But Miles still has not been able to accept the terms yet to that matchup, and we'll wait and see when that is set up. But Miles is in desperate need of a win right now. A champion right now like this, you can't keep coming out and losing every week. You need a win, and he's hoping to get this one after losing twice to Rich Holland. And I think that's definitely weighing in the mind right now of Miles. He has got a lot of potential. He's got a lot of prospect into him. That's why he's a young North American champion. You're going to make mistakes when you're young. You're going to make issues when you're young. And it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be perfect. But your championship reign, when you defend that title, you just can't lose it, because then you're not champion anymore. It's the whole aspect of it. So you also can't lose these matches where back-to-back. Yeah, maybe one match. Okay, but then you got to get that next one, that rubber matchup. You got to get them. Sorry, not the rubber match. You got to get that next matchup so you can turn it into a rubber matchup. You have to get those wins. Miles still learning that right now. Again, the hardest part is defending that championship. The easy part's winning it. The hardest part is defending that championship because everyone's after you. And Miles flying high. That's a different moveset. Maybe he's trying something a little off-brand right now to take down Noam Dar. Noam Dar, though, a veteran here in NXT. A veteran in NXT UK, 205 Live. This man has done a good amount here. Waiting to see when he's able to step it up and go into it. And right now, Noam Dar must have wanted this challenge. He must have said yes to this challenge, because not just for the title, but he must see that Bourne is vulnerable right now. That Bourne is not ready for this matchup. That Bourne is definitely not in the right state of mind, overthinking things. And when you overthink things here in the wrestling business, you're bound to make mistakes. You're bound to lose matches, and you're bound to get yourself out of your championship, out of your paydays, and out of yourself and out of this company real quick if you overthink it too much. Right now, Miles has to figure out how to stop the overthinking here against Noam Dar. And definitely, if you're born again, you don't want to lose to Noam Dar, because then it just proves the point that you don't deserve that championship. That maybe the voices that are going to get much louder are right. That you don't deserve it, because then those losses are going to keep defining you. And that's the thing about losses. If you just keep losing and losing and losing, and you don't try to fix that and try to get the win here like Miles is trying to do here, it's going to define you as a loser. And a loser champion is never going to be remembered too kindly. You just be forgotten in the annals of time. And right now, Noam Dar is taking full control of the champion. Look at that right there. Saw a weakness. Saw that Miles was holding onto his arm and he went for a clothesline. But Miles back up with an uppercut right now. And Miles Bourne is going to take a mid-wrist chance here. Big time uppercut, but Noam Dar, again, is a veteran at the craft of professional wrestling. Can figure out submissions before they're needed and how they're needed. And he's smart. He's a smart tack. Might not be huge, might not be big, but he is a smart guy and understands the wrestling aspect. And a mid-range attack there. And that is a drop kick there. And Noam Dar, look at this submission right here. Got the leg of Bourne, but look at Bourne overpowering Dar here and coming at him right there. And that's the heart right there that we've seen. That's the potential that we see from Bourne. He's not going to just give up. He's going to keep fighting until he can't no more. And now Miles Bourne, big time slam right there. He might be cooking something up. The champion might be working it up. The champion is in the mindset right. Oh, look at that soup. Oh no, Dar. He saw a suplex, but now a roll-up pin, trying to get the win, but a rope break there, putting his arms underneath the rope as Miles Bourne going outside to reset himself a little bit, stepping back into the ring with Noam Dar, who's been waiting for him, and gives him a quick Irish whip and a quick spinning elbow right there that could knock out Miles. Will it be the ending? Will it? Oh, no. Miles says, I don't think that's the ending I'm receiving here tonight. It's Miles Bourne trying to pick him up. No, stretching out the arm. Stretch it out, man. Let it live, dog. As Bourne. High risk moonsault. Oh, but Dar quick to it there. That's what happens. You don't hit that move too much. And now Dar again, but the rope break for the ring experience he has. He should know better. Maybe that was just a desperation pin to see if maybe that would win or maybe that would work. And back to the submission again. Back to the leg of Bourne. And Bourne, you cannot tap out. You tap out here. You're a champion. You come on. Don't let these losses define you, man. And I think they might. No, Bourne finding a way to get out, or it just got less loose. And no, Dar wants to win. Oh, come on. Using the ropes, ref. Using the ropes. And no, kick out by Bourne. Or did the ref see it? I can't tell. But right now, Dar has taken full control of this one. But there's Bourne, the champ, trying to fight back. Trying to find something in himself to take it to Noam Dar. To show what he can do. I don't know if he can, though. Turning to get the room. It's just starting to get quiet here for him. The crowd needs to show some support here for Bourne, who's fighting hard, but Noam Dar is still fighting back. Look, there's a height difference in it, but Dar is the veteran, the one who's not afraid to use cheap tactics to win and try to take advantage of the vulnerable Bourne. And now Bourne dropping Noam Dar. I think this could be enough. Is he about to be born ready here? The champion. Feeling a little bit of his, as people will say, his ordinance. But no, he does not like sweep instead. And Miles Bourne pinning. He's going for the pin. He's thinking he can beat Dar like this. And he's going to beat him. Bourne with the win. And it probably feels great to be back. The weight of the world is off of Bourne. And what the hell is going on here, man? Oh, it's Rich Holland. Are you kidding me? And he's asking, where's my title shot? Oh, no, Rich. Attacking Bourne after the match. Take away the confidence. That's what it is. It's a choke slam. And now it's main event time as we move on. What a drop kick here. And this has been boiling up since Blake Monroe took on Zaira in an ambulance match. It's been boiling up since then, since Sol came out to help, since Thea came out to help. This is definitely a rivalry that became more personal than we thought it should have become here in these brawls. And right now, we know Blake Monroe and Zaira, they fought in a brutal backstage matchup. I'm setting the zone here for you. They fought in a brutal backstage matchup where Sol Ruca came out and attacked Zaira. Thea Hail came out and attacked Blake Monroe. And after that, it was simple. You know what? Y'all want to be in brawls? Let's go. Let's throw another brawl. But let's give y'all time to recover. Let's give you guys time to go here. Because Zaira was victorious in the first encounter. And right now, Blake watching Thea attacking Sol. And Blake trying to drop a drop kick to the back of Thea. As here comes Zaira. And against all-out chaos, that's what it's going to be. But Zaira won the first encounter of her and Blake in this one. And then Sol Ruca has aligned herself with Blake Monroe. Never thought I'd see the day that would happen. But against Zaira, yeah, against that's the enemy of my enemy is my friend. And something like that. I guess that's what happened there. And then Thea Hail said, you know what, I just don't like what's going on, and I want to put myself out there. And Thea Hail right now, it's got to figure out where she's at right now. There's just no rules in this one. There's no counts, no disqualifications. It's only chaos. Is this going to be the end of this rivalry? I don't know if that's the case, unless more people keep popping out of the ambulance like last time, or popping out of that door over there. I'm not sure. Not sure. And and where is Blake running into? Where is Blake going to? This is the most dangerous place in all of NXT. The parking lot. And sweeping the legs. She swept the legs there. She swept the legs of Zaira, and Zaira and Blake continuing their battle on that side right now. Meanwhile, you got Thea and Sol Ruca headed on this side. And what a closing matchup here for this night of NXT. It's been incredibly insane. We have a new #1 contender for the NXT Championship, and I'm hearing from Robert Stone that at Battleground we will see that matchup. Joe Hendry will defend his NXT Championship against Sean Legacy. So saw an NXT Underground matchup that we saw the dominance of Keanu Carver. He's now the most dominant man in NXT according to him. And if you want to prove that, you can step into the Underground match with him as he destroyed Andre Chase. And then the North America Women's Championship. Jaida Parker no longer our champion. Kendal Grey gaining confidence throughout the week and more week, and she's proven it now. She's showing you that she's in-ring talent. She's one of the best in-ring That's how she speaks to you. She speaks to you about the action he does. And she's throwing Thea into an ambulance. Sol Ruca is. She's throwing her in there. Jesus Christ. She's throwing her in that spot right now. I don't even know what to say right now. And again, this is what I expected. Just wild chaos, wild insanity here. As Sol sees Zaria pulling something in here. And Sol stepping up right here. And now Zaria in trouble as Sol Ruca and Zaria. The history these two women have. The brutal hate for each other they have. Blake's gonna. Oh, I thought Blake was gonna jump onto Thea, but Thea started running, and that's where Blake's like, okay, I guess I won't jump. But look at Zaria picking up Blake. Oh, this is gonna hurt so much. Oh, power bomb onto the parking lot. Jesus, this is why it took 2 weeks of recovery time for Blake and Zaria. This is why it took them time. This is why Robert said we're gonna wait 2 weeks. We're gonna wait some time before we could put him back in this matchup. This is a brutal matchup. This is not an easy matchup for anyone to have. And the main event here of NXT. Look at Sol Ruca standing moonsault. Easy. Makes it look easy. The athletic ability of Sol Ruca on display again. The Oregon Duck standout is doing a powerbomb now, returning the favor to Zaria, telling her, you powerbomb me? Now I'll powerbomb you. Wait a second. No. Zaria just too powerful to allow that. But look at the speed of Sol. These two hate each other with a passion. They're reigniting that feud. Meanwhile, Blake and Thea on the other side. I don't know what. Oh, knees to the back. Dropping her across her back there. And now there's a battle going on. Oh, shopping cart violence. And Sol's trying to run into Zaria, but Zaria dodging. She's avoiding the shopping cart. She's like, get me away from that shopping cart. I ain't trying to get hit by that. And Thea Hail, though, on arm breaker on Blake Monroe. There are no submissions, but Blake fighting a way out of it. She didn't care. She was trying to break her arm. Neck breaker onto Zaria. Again, you guys are landing on cement every time you jump. It's insanity. It's crazy. Trying to run her over with a shopping cart. She's putting the shopping cart over Zaria. Like a shopping cart's gonna hurt definitely. It's heavy too, but Zaria can lift a good amount. And another shopping cart being involved. Thea Hail getting ran over by a shopping cart. The shopping carts are being used tonight, and whoever left them out there, that's wrong. You knew what you were doing by leaving them out there. Why would you leave those shopping carts out there? Why would you want someone to get hurt from shopping cart violence? We've seen enough shopping cart violence in our lifetime to know that it's something we need to stop. And right now, Sol Ruca, facebuster onto Thea Hail. And now Zaria and Blake back at it again. And now they're getting tossed here. This is just straight out chaos, like I told you at the beginning of that matchup. There is no rules to this. It's just chaos. And Blake, right now, this is where oh, look at Blake. Tombstone pile driver, spinning tombstone pile driver to Zaria. That could be done for Zaria. No, Blake's like, I'm not done tormenting you. You're not done yet here. And look at that shopping cart being ran into Zaria. It ran into her. And now tossing Zaria to the side like a parked car, just putting her in that parking space. And Sol with the shopping cart is still trying to dodge her and avoid her. And Thea's telling her, okay, enough with the shopping cart from you. Wow, this has just been flipped. The script has been, oh, big knee right there from Sol to Thea. But Zaria's got Blake on the other side now. But Sol's got a cone. But Zaria said, you put it down at the wrong time, Missy. Now I'm going to lay you out here. And spear by Zaria to Sol. Sol got speared. Got her leg sweep there by Thea. And Zaria and Thea are holding all the cards right now. They got the damage. They're doing what they need to do. And suplex. A beautiful suplex delivered to Sol Ruca from Zaria. And Blake Monroe coming after Thea Hail. But look at Zaria. F5. She's still going after Sol. I think she still wants to destroy Sol first and then destroy Blake. Zaria is on a mission right now just to break anyone she can, man. And Zaria gets hit with she gets hit with the sledgehammer. Sol and Zaira are down. Sol trying to pick herself up right now. It's Blake Monroe pushing Thea over here to the boxes. And Blake counters it. What is this? Blake with the big knee. A knee trigger, man. She pulled the cord and said, here you go. And a smacked with an orange traffic cone. Sorry. It could be yellow. You could have traffic cones that are yellow, green, blue. Who knows? But here in NXT's parking lot, they're orange. I've seen a banana stopping cone before. Or I've seen a banana traffic cone. I've seen that before. And the arm breaker by Thea onto Blake Monroe. No submission, so it doesn't matter. She's going to keep trying to break that arm of her. But Blake says, I'm getting the hell out of this one. And now again, Zaira, another F5 delivered. Another F5 delivered to Sol Ruca. I don't know how much longer this match will go on, but there is definitely, look at Sol still stepping it up, and Sol got a beautiful cutter there. Spinning it around. And now back to the arm breaker from Thea. She's trying to break. She is truly trying to break Blake Monroe's arm here. And in a backstage brawl match, in a match like this, in a parking lot brawl, it does not matter if your arm works or not. Bang, face buster onto Zaira there. And now Blake dropping a DDT. And Blake and Sol are using the traffic cone on their opponents. And oh, God, Thea just got smacked upside right. She finds a way to pick herself up. And running drop kick that lays out Thea. Jesus. Some of these last moves have been a little bit, wow. And again, now Blake smacking Zaira with the cone. And now she's trying to use that cone. But look at Thea countering it. I don't know when you call a winner here. No, there's no referee. It's just until they can't get up anymore. And that was Thea throwing a cone at Sol. But Sol says, I'm back up. Thea, where are you headed up there? There's nothing good for you up there. Thea, what are you doing? Get down from there. Thea Hail. And Blake said, I'm going to join you up there. Oh, no. These two women, nothing good can come out of this one. Nothing good. Knee trigger. Knee trigger to a down Thea. But Zaira coming after Blake and a clothesline. As Sol's down, Thea's down, and it looks like Monroe's down. But here comes Sol picking herself up. Thea picking herself up too. And a trash can, but she got thrown. But Sol with the shoulder block. And now Sol face buster onto Thea. Leg drop onto Zaira. This has just been fire. This has just been chaos. I would say better than the first one that they've had. This has just been all out, an all-out chaotic situation. Robert Stone put this at the end of the match. He said that's enough. And I think Zaira's done, man.